Let's get more on Walmart hitting a record high. We are joined by Karen Short, Head of Consumer Retail Research at Melius Research. Thank you very much indeed for coming on the show, Karen.
Thanks for having me.
The latest quarter from Walmart and the increase in their forecast, what was important there, or what jumped out for you, please?
Well, I mean, they're really firing on all cylinders as it relates to all their divisions, whether it's U.S., International, and Sam's Club. So all divisions contributed. They obviously are also getting a lot more traction with all these alternative streams like advertising, Walmart Plus, membership on their number of SKUs on Marketplace. The biggest thing that stood out for me, though, I tend to focus more on Walmart US, was the delta between top line and operating profit growth. So it was a 400 basis point delta between total sales growth and operating profit growth. That, I mean, they have done that before, but to be able to do that in an environment where they acknowledge that the consumer is weaker and discretionary continues to be a problem, I mean, those numbers are very strong. And, it looks to me as I look at their actual implied 4Q guidance, assuming no trend change in International and Sam's, that they're definitely being conservative on what the full year or what fourth quarter could look like based on what you back into on Walmart US on sales and on operating profit growth.
Well, so in other words, their profit margin widened. It fattened in the latest quarter.
Yeah, it widened, but it's more like I look at the growth percent. So if you're looking at a 400 basis point delta between top line and operating profit growth going into 4Q, where they've definitely gotten more of they've definitely improved on the discretionary, and general merchandise should contribute a lot more in 4Q than it would have in 3Q. I mean, that delta seems sustainable. The other thing I would point out is, they used to have the total OPEX number in the 19% range. E-com and other initiatives have pressured that. This quarter in particular, OPEX was 21.2%. There were definitely some hurricane-related things. They did raise wages. But if you can get back to even a 20%, I mean, that's like 35 to 40 cents in earnings alone. And I mean, they did actually answer to my question that 20% is certainly a goal. I would have hoped it would be 19%, but I'll take 20. And e-commerce losses continue to decline. So that doesn't seem an unreasonable number at all.
You've been isolating a couple of themes. One that's fascinating for me is that Walmart has gone full bore against the dollar stores. It's introduced smaller pack sizes, for example. And of course, this is a threat on the surface anyway to somebody like Dollar General.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you do the math on, I mean, Walmart's getting share from every cohort, but they absolutely have. I mean, I think they made a proactive decision earlier in the year, thinking that the consumer could end up being much more pressured to go after the dollar stores. And that meant, like I said in the note, lower price points and lower pack sizes. And I think it caught dollar stores very flat-footed. I mean, Dollar Tree has a whole separate set of issues, but it definitely caught Dollar General off guard. And Walmart is not stopping. And as they have said consistently, they're really gaining share with the upper income demographic because their product is the quality of their product in produce, well, fresh food in general is higher. And they have gotten much better in general merchandise, maybe not as good as they would like in apparel, but they have gotten much better in general merchandise. And the upper income consumers seeing it.
Yeah, it was interesting.
So they're gaining share across the board.
Sorry, I cut you off there. I was looking, getting ready for the hit, and I was looking at a post by an interior decorator saying, these are a dozen or so products I've found at Walmart that are just fine. So it looks like they are maintaining quality, if not improving it.
Well, they definitely are. And they're, I don't know if that decorator was talking about online or in store. My guess it was probably more online. But, when you have 700 million SKUs on Marketplace, you can gain a lot of share. And that's basically also how they're gaining share in apparel, because they can draw vendors that they wouldn't necessarily have in their store. So they're gaining across the board.
You say that they backed away from healthcare because that turned out to be just so complex. That was an experiment. What were they trying to do? Provide care in the actual stores?
Well, what they were doing is they were taking a section of the store and turning it into a separate entrance for healthcare. Mm-hmm. So, x-rays, dentists, wow. Doctors. I toured several of them and I was very impressed. And they're not backing away from healthcare, but they're backing away from the formats that they were rolling out.
Oh, I see.
I toured it and, I'm like, if I could get a teeth cleaning for $25, I'd do it. But I think the economics just weren't there. So I actually think what they may end up doing with those locations and with that section of the box, which I think is underappreciated, is go more after auto. Yes. But they're certainly not backing away from healthcare in general. They're just not having these separate sections as a box.
What do you mean by, go more after auto? What would they do in auto that they're not doing already?
I think they would make it more of a walk in and, I don't know if it's an O'Reilly offering, but they already have talked about 100,000 SKUs online for auto related parts, mm-hmm. but turn that section that they've already subdivided into something more auto related, not tires, because you can do tires anyway at Sam's or, depending on the Walmart, you can do tires, but like oil changes for oil, cleaning fluid, anything that is directly competing with an O'Reilly Advance type of format. And they're kind of being a little under the radar on that, but I think that's probably what the plan is for those locations. And then they'll see if it works, and it'll be a big rollout. If it doesn't, test and learn.
There's always tomorrow and always another thing you can try. Karen, thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Karen